5 minutes to the start of the race.
And again, don't forget, Friday night, 7 o'clock is when we will be doing our Saturday race program this week, Friday night, starting at 7 o'clock. And when we're done with racing, we'll be pulling up the pipe, bringing in the Bobcats, and leveling the track, putting in our 2021 Desert Classic layout. Race number 1, you're going live in 4.5 minutes. That is Severs, Anthony, Wade, Wertman, Lozano, Scott, Landwehr, Morissette, Fedison, Davis, and Maugold. You will be up in 4 minutes. Drivers from race number 9, 13.5 4-wheel. Expert. I need you on the track to corner marshal, please. That is Brown, Welker, Cocott, Locken, Collinsworth, Severs, Leffler, Anthony, and maybe one volunteer to help me out. Race number 1 going live in 4 minutes. You can roll them out at the 3-minute mark. Don't break them. Again, you're going up the driver's stand on how you qualify. Up on the driver's stand, this is a full 11-car main event. If I can ask everyone to please have their masks on accordingly, I would appreciate it. C. Race number 1 going live in 3.5 minutes. Race number 1 going live in 3.5 minutes. Race number 9, 13.5 4-wheel expert. I need you out around track to corner marshal, please. 13.5 4-wheel expert, out around track to marshal. Race number 2, 17.5 buggy B main event. B, thinking about it. Haha, B as in B main, thinking about it. I crack myself up. It's the small things that make me laugh. Race number 1, roll them out, check them in. Race number 1, roll them out, check them in. Race number 9, drivers, I need you on the track to corner marshal, please. Race 9 on the track to corner marshal, please. I might have an answer.
Is there a club race next Wednesday if we're not running the classic?
Yes.
Okay.
So once the track is open from the rebuild, if you're not racing the Desert Classic, you can race that Wednesday if the track is open. And you can also race that Saturday once the track is open. But if you're racing the Desert Classic, the only time you're allowed on the track is that Thursday, the week of that race. Roll them out, check them in. Race number 1 going live in 2.5 minutes. Race number 1 going live in 2.5 minutes. I have all my marshals on the track. Mr. Welker will be standing a course for me. I know he will be. Again, qualifying in the 11 spot. Paul in the 10. Brian Davis in the 9. Jarrett Fedison in the 8. Anton Morissette in the 7. Jaden Landwehr. In the 6, Tobin Scott. In the 5, Gilbert Lozano. In the 4, Riley Wortman. In the 3, Scott Wade. In the 2, Stephen Anthony. And on the pole will be Mike Severs. And Mike, if I can get you to slide just a little bit into the corner right here. I generally don't have anybody wrecked there. It's always right about here in front of me. Straightaway is closed. Straightaway is closed. Marshals to your spots, please. Marshals to your spots.
Mike Severs. Brian Davis.
And Paul, you could definitely take a warm-up lap as needed. Just watch the front straightaway for me, okay? Thank you very much. And straightaway is closed, guys. Line up the cars, line up the cars. The only cars that should be going are the one that I said that could be going, which is Paul. Everybody else should be lined up on the front straightaway. Severs on the pole, right there. Beautiful. Anthony in the 2. Wade in the 3. Wortman in the 4. That would be where the number 4 is. Keep on trucking. There you go. Lozano in the 5. Scott in the 6. Landwehr in the 7.
1 minute to the start of the race.
Morissette in the 8. Morissette in the 8. Fedison in the 9. Davis in the 10. And Paul, you're going to be in that back corner. So you guys spread yourselves out in the back.
45
just
seconds
a little
to the
bit.
start of the race.
Help them out, help them out, help them out. Right there. There we go. All right. We are cleared for takeoff. 21.5, B main, top 2 going in that A main event. You guys know the gig. Make your passes clean, single file. If I see somebody take someone out for position, I will call you for stop and go. I will call for rough driving.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
Something new on a Wednesday night. So make your passes clean. Drivers ready, marshals ready. Going at the sound of the tone. Keep it clean, keep it clean, keep it clean. Nicely done. That's what I like to see. Leading out is going to be Sievers. Watch by start finish line. Anthony getting it wrong. Come on, start finish line. Walker right there to get him. Nicely done, Mike. Thank you very much. Long 5-minute main event. Plenty of time, guys. Sort it out. Watch it in the center section. Thank you, Dan. It's going to be Sievers on top. Wade in the 2. Looks like Riley in the 3. Top 3 front runners starting to spread away from the rest of the field. Nicely done. That's how it's supposed to be. Landwehr in the 4. Lozano. Morissette, Anthony. That's going to be your front runners now. Battle shaping up for that second and third spot. Watch by start finish line. Watch by start finish line. It is clear. Sievers coming over the crossover. Then you got Wade, Wortman, and Landwehr watching the center section. That will be third working with you there. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. All right, now leader on the track is going to be Sievers coming by start finish line. Yellow into the fluorescent pink and black. In the 2 will be Wade with Wortman in the 3. Landwehr in the 4. Paul, that'll be fourth and third right in front of you. You know what to do. Hold your line. 1:15 in, 3:45 to go. Watch in the center section. Watch center section. It is clear. It looks like Sievers in the top spot with Wade in the 2, Wortman in the 3. Now Landwehr moving up in the top 3. Landwehr putting it upside down. Wortman making his way around into the top 3. Make your passes clean, guys. Nicely done. Work together. Leader right now by the start finish line. That is Mike Sievers. In that 2 spot is going to be Scott Wade. Wade with the yellow into the graphite and blue by the start finish line. In that 3 will be Riley Wortman. Landwehr in the 4. Watch by start finish line. Watch by start finish line. And watch by start finish line. Nicely done, Mike. Thank you very much. Watch out front, drivers. Watch out front. Your leader on the track is going to be Mike Sievers working his way through the back markers. Keep it clean, guys. Keep it clean. Faster car working with you. There's generally a reason. In that 2 is going to be Scott Wade. Wade coming through the pitcher's mound, working with Davis. That will be second working there, Brian. Watch it down the back straightaway. Your second place car getting hooked up with a back marker. That's going to move Riley Wortman into that top 2 now. Top 2 going to be going into that A main event. Right now, 2:30 in, 2:30 to go. Rubber side down. It's going to be the fast way around town. Wade into 3. Looks like Anthony now moving up into the top 4. Going to challenge Wade for that 3. Wade spinning around. Anthony going to move into that top 3 now. Paul, you'll have second work with you. Please hold your line. Thank you very much. You guys know what to do. Watch it out front. Watch it out front. Your leader putting it around the outside on some back markers. It's going to be Sievers, Wortman, Anthony, Wade, Landwehr, Scott, Lozano, Morissette, Davis, Paul. Fedison going to be not making the call on this one. That'll be third working with you there, Paul. Thank you very much. Nicely done. So now Riley Wortman over the crossover he goes. Anthony over the crossover. That's going to be your second and third place battle. 3:30 in, 1:30 to go. Paul breaking off the front end. Rough bit of luck for Paul. It's going to be Sievers leading up. Dan behind you. Dan behind you. Just set the car down. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Watch it in the crossover, guys. Watch it in the crossover. It is clear. Wade now getting it wrong. Wade, that will be the leader working the leader upside down. Riley Wortman in that 2. He's got about 3 seconds on Stephen Anthony with 4 minutes in, 1 to go. Top 2 going to be going into that A main event. Top 2 going in the A main event right now. That is Mike Sievers, Riley Wortman in that 2 spot. This is true. Stephen Anthony in the 3. Scott Wade in the 4. Thank you, Dan. Appreciate that. With 45 seconds left to go. 45 seconds left to go. Sievers, Wortman, Anthony, Wade, Landwehr, Lozano. Watch it in the crossover, guys. Watch it in the crossover. Thank you, Dan. Appreciate that. Sievers now coming by to click off another lap pass. Anthony and Wade going at it. Watch in the crossover, guys. It is clear. With 25 seconds left to go. Riley Wortman sitting in that top 2. Watch the straightaway, guys. Watch straightaway, watch straightaway, watch straightaway. It is clear. With less than 10, guys. Less than 10. You will be done when I cross race completed. Less than 5. Less than 5. Wortman's going to get by for one more, and that is going to be time. You will be done when you cross the start-finish line. Anton Morissette taking home 8. You are done. Sievers, you are done. Scott, you are done. Davis, you are done. Antony, you are done. Landwehr, you are done. Waiting on a couple cars. Marshals, don't go anywhere, please. Please don't cut in front of cars while I'm still finishing out. Wade, you are done. Wortman, you are done. And that, waiting on, is a race. I'll stop. Marshall's going to grab those blowers, taking the win. Mike Sievers, Riley Wortman in the 2, Antony in the 3. Sievers and Wortman, you are going into that A main event. That will be race number 5. Race number 2, 17.5 buggy B main event, coming at you next. Drivers from race number 1, I need you guys out around the track, please. Drivers from race 1, out around the track, please. All right, we can go get the blowers down. And drivers from race number 1, I need you out around the track. Race number 2, you can roll them out, check them in. Qualifying in the 6th spot, Brian Davis in the 5, CJ Bernard in the 4, Grant Combs in the 3, Ryan Caduck in the 2, Mike Cocott, and on the pole will be Robert Morgan.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
Marshals are your spots, please. Marshals are your spots. Should have every spot out there covered. Shouldn't be looking for any marshals at all. Should have at least 10 drivers on the track. No more laps. Straightaway is closed. Davis in the 6, Bernard in the 5, Combs in the 4, Caduck in the 3, Cocott in the 2, Morgan on the pole.
Less than 5.
Marshals from race number 1. I need you guys on the track, please. Marshals from race 1 on the track, please. Tobin Scott, where are you at? Tobin Scott, thank you, Tobin. Mike Sievers, where are you at? Thank you, Mike. I got Wade there. Mr. Antony. Again, guys, I need you guys back on the track to corner marshal. I shouldn't be calling out names. If I can't see you on the track, I'll start docking, and that's not what I want to do. Very simple. You're done racing, come back out and find a marshaling spot immediately. Please. I can't ask it enough. Drivers ready, marshals ready. Going at the sound of the tone. And we're off and running. Combs out of the hole shot. Slingshots past Cocott up into the top 2 early on. Gets it sideways coming off the hill and then gets all kinds of whiskey throttle out of that. Thank you, Steve. Appreciate the assist on that. Your leader on track is going to be Robert Morgan. Somebody losing a wheel. Was that Cocott? Watch by start finish line. Robert Morgan going to be leading us out. CJ Bernard in the 2. Grant Combs in the 3. Cocott. And I didn't even get a chance to talk about you on that one. At least you got 4 wheels still to go. Make sure that the wheel nuts are tight, okay? Drivers, you got 1 minute in, 4 to go. Robert Morgan leading out. CJ Bernard in the 2. Grant Combs in the 3. Race number 3, 13.5 4-wheel expert B main event coming at you next. 4-wheel expert B main event coming at you next. It is Robert Morgan on top. Grant Combs getting it sideways. Here comes Caduck. So Grant Combs off the end straightaway, Ryan off the end straightaway, CJ off the end straightaway. Top 3 frontrunners now. Grant getting it upside down, Ryan getting it upside down. Nobody wants to lead out in that second spot. Make your passes clean. Make your passes clean. Combs over the top of CJ. Now Ryan Caduck going to be leading out in that top 2. Meanwhile, Robert Morgan trying to run like the rabbit scared. In front of the driver's stand he goes. Ryan Caduck in that 2. Grant Combs in the 3. 2 close for missiles. Switch into guns. Make your passes clean. Grant, that is your first warning. Make your passes clean. Leading out is going to be Robert Morgan. Battle going on for that second and third between Ryan and Grant. Grant, that is your second warning. Next time you'll be called for stop and go. Brian. Thank you very much. You guys know the gig. Throttle goes both ways. Make your passes clean. CJ, you're up in that mix as well. Make your passes clean. Top 3 front runners, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th in front of the driver's stand. They're all jockeying for that spot in the A-main event. Nice pass out of Grant. I'll call incidental as I see it. Meanwhile, your leader, Robert Morgan, hooked up and honking. He's in their zip code. Grant going to pull into that top 2. Ryan in the 3, CJ in the 4. 2:30 in, 2:30 to go. Race number 3, 13.5 4-wheel expert B-main event. You will be up next. And Grant Combs leading out. Ryan getting it sideways coming through the pitcher's mound. Going to drop back about a straightaway on your 2nd place car. Still with plenty of time to go. 3 in, 2 to go. Combs by the start-finish line. Caduck by the start-finish line. Bernard by the start-finish line.
2 minutes left.
Robert Morgan with a upside down, but still 9-second lead over your 2nd place car of Grant Combs. 3:10 in, 1:50 to go. Race number 3, 13.5 4-wheel expert B-main. That is Wen, Weir, Gibson, Bayette, Weiss, Girlando, and Girlando. You will be up next. 3:30 in, 1:30 to go. Nicely done. Thank you very much, Monsieur Davis. Grant Combs leading out in that 2. Caduck and Bernard still going at it for 2nd and 3rd and 4th. Now Caduck starting to string the laps together. He is about 3/4 of straightaway back off the back door of Combs. Gap was 4.2 with 1:10 left to go. 1:10 left to go. Anything can happen and usually does. Gap is going to be 3.2 now. So Caduck starting to string it together.
1 minute left.
Working up on the back door of Combs. Coming down the back straightaway they go. Your leader going to be Robert Morgan by the start-finish line. Put it upside down. No harm, no foul. Here comes Grant Combs now going to battle it out for that top spot. Combs and Morgan through the switchback section. Grant got to stop and go. Now top 3 front runners in front of the driver's stand they go. It is Robert Morgan on top. Grant Combs in the 2. Ryan Caduck in the 3. That'll be the leaders working on you, CJ. Thank you very much. And 3rd working with you there as well. So please hold your line. Oh, Grant hooking up a pipe. Ryan going to go around the outside. Now Grant going to drop it back to the top 2 now with less than 10 to go. Less than 10 to go. It is Robert Morgan on top. Ryan Caduck in that 2. This will be a race to the line. Who's got it? Who wants it? Keeping it rubber side down, legal and legit. Time has expired. Brian Davis, you are done. Robert Morgan taking home the top spot, moving to that A-main event. You are done. CJ, you are done. Ryan wheeling around. You are done. Grant, you are done. And waiting on no one. That is a race. I'll stop. Marshals, grab your blowers and start blowing off your areas. Race number 3, 13.5 4-wheel B-main event expert. You will be up next. Drivers from race number 2, I need you out on the track to Marshall, please. Drivers from race number 2, out on the track to Marshall, please. You're going to get the blowers down, and marshals to your spots, please.
Philip Gibson.
Qualifying in the 7th spot, Anthony Girlando in the 6, Michael Girlando in the 5, Craig Weiss in the 4, Nick Bayette in the 3, Phil Gibson in the 2, Paul Weir, and on the pole will be Kenny Wen. Marshals to your spots. You guys can roll them out, check them in. Your race is starting in 45 seconds.
Nick Bayette. Gio. Michael Girlando.
Marshals to your spots, please. Marshals to your spots. All right, no more laps, no more laps. Go and get our cars lined up. Straightaway is closed. Straightaway is closed.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
Marshals to your spots, please. Robert, top of the hill. Robert, top of the hill. And I need one volunteer marshal in front of the driver's stand. One volunteer marshal in front of the driver's stand. One volunteer marshal in front of the driver's stand. One volunteer marshal in front of the driver's stand. Going once. One volunteer marshal in front of the driver's stand. Going twice. Thank you, Ryan. Top 2 going in that A main event. Make your passes clean. I'll call for rough driving as necessary. As always, drivers ready, marshals ready at the sound of the tone. Race number 3 off and running. Race number 4, novice A main event. Going to be coming at you next. Novice A main event. Coming at you next. It's going to be Wen leading out. Weir in the 2. Gibson in the 3. Bayette. Wen getting it wrong in the center section. Weir around the outside. Like a record, baby. With 15 seconds in. Long 5-minute main event coming at you. Everybody hooked up and honking. Top 4 front runners. That is going to be Weir, Wen, Weiss, Gibson. Looks like Girolando. Race number 4, novice A main event coming at you next. Novice A main event. Weir letting them drop. That's got to make him feel good. Watching the center section. Watch center section. CJ right there to get him. Nice march, CJ. It's going to be Kenny Wen leading out. Craig Weiss in the 2. Weir in the 3. Gibson in the 4. Race number 4, novice A main event coming at you next. Novice A main event coming at you next. Now Weiss getting it wrong. We're going to pull back into the top 2. Race number 4, novice A main event will be up next. Novice A main event will be up next. Putting water down after race number 4. That'll carry us through to the end of our main events. Now Weiss getting it wrong. Gibson going to pull into the top 3 now. If I remember correctly, I'm taking the top 3, nope, top 2 into the A main, top 2 into the A main event. Sorry about that. I'm awake, really. Hasn't been a long day at all. Kenny Wen leading out. Paul Weir in that 2. Phil Gibson in the 3. Craig Weiss in the 4. Michael Girolando in the 5. Anthony and Nick going at it for 5th and 6th or 6th and 7th. Bay getting it wrong in front of the driver's stand. No harm, no foul. Grant right there to get him. Thank you, Grant. Appreciate that. Watch in front of the driver's stand. Now Weir spinning it around. That's going to drop him to the top. 1, 2, 3, 4 now. So Gibson now pulling into that top 2. Gibson looking for an A main run. Weiss in the 3. Weir in the 4. With 2:30 in, 2:30 to go. Watch in front of the driver's stand. Watch in front of the driver's stand. It is clear. Right now it is Kenny Wen leading out. Phil Gibson in that 2 spot. Craig Weiss in the 4. Whoa, Gibson put it upside down. Weiss not close enough to capitalize, and Weir. So 2nd, 3rd, and 4th through the center section of the track. They go, coming in the pitcher's mound. Weiss getting it wrong. Weir looking to the inside. Craig, I'm not quite sure you were going on that one. You were going for the way option line, I think.
2 minutes left.
I think. Go and take it off. Jaden, you all right? Go ahead and pull it off. You all right, dude? Okay, you just go and set it down. Kind of like a Timex. Takes a lick and keeps on ticking. It's going to be Kenny Wen leading out. Battle Royale going on. Gibson and Weir. Gibson put it upside down. Weir going to go to the top 2 now. So Paul Weir, P-Dub, Average Joe Racing President Extraordinaire, going to be pulling into that top 2. Over the crossover gap jump he goes. 3:30 in, 1:30 to go. Gibson in the 3 spot. Right now, Kenny Wen. Off the end of the straightaway, white into the graphite and fluorescent orange. Weir knocking on his back door. Gap was 2.5. Weir, where are you going on that? What are you doing? I know you're getting excited and everything like that, but come on, Meow. You still got to make it into the A main, all right? So
1 minute left.
take a tip from Uncle Earl. Rubber side down. Don't be dumb. It's going to be 50 seconds left to go. Kenny Wen on top. Paul Weir in the 2. Phil Gibson in the 3. Girolando in the 4. Bayette, Girolando, and Weiss out with technical difficulties. Again, huge thanks for everyone coming on out tonight. 73 drivers trying to get you guys out in a timely manner on a school night. So hopefully have you guys done here by about 10:45, give or take within a couple moments. Race number 3 on deck. Race number 4, Novice A main event coming at you next. Novice A main event coming at you next. Putting water down after race number 4. It is Kenny Wynn on top. Paul Weir in that 2 spot with under 15 to go. This should be their white flag lap as they come around by the start-finish line with less than 10. Wynn and Weir coming down the back straightaway. They go with less than 5. Will they get by for one more? I'm going to think probably not, but still going to be cool nonetheless. Nick Bayette, you are done. Kenny Wynn, you are done. Paul Weir, you are done. Going into that A main event. Waiting on 3. Waiting on 3. Marshals, make sure you grab those blowers. Michael Girolando, you are done. Phil Gibson, you are done. Waiting on 1. Waiting on 1, and that is a race. I'll stop. Marshals, grab the blowers. Start blowing off your area. Kenny Wynn, Paul Weir, you're going into race number 9. That is our 13.5 4-wheel Expert A main event. What? If you got second, then you're in the A.
What race is that?
Race 6. Yep. All right, race number 4, Novice A main event. Novice A main event going to be coming at you next. Let's go ahead and get those blowers down. Blowers down. And drivers from race number 3, I need you out around the track to Marshall. Race 3 drivers out around the track. Race number 4, you can roll them out. Check them in. Roll them out. Check them in. Qualifying in the 7 spot, Samara Von Wagner. In the 6, Jonathan Orgirin. In the 5, Keith Hayter. In the 4, Braden Poole. In the 3, Josh Rickel. In the 2, Chris Van Wagner. And on the pole will be Mike LaFonsi. Straightaway is closed. Straightaway is closed. Go and get our marshals to our spots, please. Marshals to our spots. Marshals to our spots, please. Race number 3 drivers, I need you guys on the track, please. Race 3 drivers on the track. Again, Mike LaFonsi, you are on the pole. Mike, are you still here? I'm going to go with no. Chris Van Wagner in the 2. Josh Rickel in the 3. Josh, you need to back it up. There you go. Braden, you're in the right spot. Samara, you need to back up into spot number 7. Jonathan, you're in spot number 6.
45 seconds to the start of the
Phil,
race.
you want to help them out, please? Thank you. Keith, you're in spot number 5. The buggy should be in 5. Buggy should be in 5. Samara, back your truck up, please.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
That's fine. Good enough. The black and green one needs to be on the back of the buggy needs to be in spot 5. Where you're at, Phil, needs to be in 5. That truck needs to be the very last spot.
Less than 5.
There we go. Cool. All right. You guys know the gig. Drivers ready. Marshals ready. Going at the sound of the tone. And your poles that are going to be spinning around. That was Chris. So leading us out is going to be Josh. Josh leading out with that all black. In the 2 is going to be Chris. Braden in the 3. Jonathan in the 4. Race number 4 on deck. Race number 5. 21.5, A main event. You will be up next. Make your passes clean, guys. Make your passes clean. Marshal out front. There we go. Nicely done, Samara. Marshal out front, please. Marshal out front. Thank you, Phil. Oh, boy. Watch on the crossover, guys. Watch on the crossover. I will need probably 3 volunteers to help me out with race number 5. 3 volunteers to help me out with race number 5, if I could, please. Would be appreciated. Leading out is going to be Josh Rickle. In that 2 spot, it's going to be Jonathan Orgirin. In that 3 spot is going to be Chris Van Wagner. Braden in the 4. Keith in the 5. Marshall out front, please. Thank you, Craig. Watch it in the straightaway. Watch it in the straightaway. Marshall by start finish line. Marshall by start finish line. Thank you, Kenny. Drivers got 2:15 in, 2:45 to go. 2:15 in, 2:45 to go. Race number 5, 21.5 A main event. You will be up next after we put a little water down. Right now it's Josh Rickey leading out. Jonathan Oregon, Keith Hayter in that 3 spot. Chris in the 4, Braden in the 5. Now Keith Hayter going to be working upon the back door of Chris Van Wagner. 3rd and 4th come by start finish line. Chris getting it wrong. Keith going to pull into the top 3 now. Watch by start finish line. Watch by start finish line. Watch by start finish line. It is clear. Now Keith Hayter and Jonathan going at it for 2nd and 3rd. Coming by that back double. Marshall out front. Marshall out front. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. 3:30 in, 1:30 to go. Wowzers. That got my attention. Keith Hayter and Jonathan Oregon still going at it for 2nd and 3rd. Thank you, Kenny. Watch out behind you, sir. Now here comes Van Wagner. Going to take a shot at the top 3 with 4 minutes in, 1 to go. 4 minutes in, 1 to go. It is Josh Rickey leading out. Oregon in the 2. Watch by start finish line. Watch by start finish line. Watch by start finish line. It is pseudo clear. Drivers, you got 45 seconds left to go. 45 seconds left to go. Put a little water down after this race. A little water after this race. And then race number 5. 21.5 A main event, you will be on deck. Again, I'll need these marshals and at least 3 volunteers to help me out. 3 experienced volunteers to help me out would be appreciated. With under 20. Under 20. Less than 10, drivers, less than 10. It's Josh Rickey leading out. Keith Hayter in the 2. Jonathan Oregon in the 3. With time starting to wind down, you will be done when you cross the start-finish line. Battle going on for 2nd and 3rd between Oregon and Hayter. Coming down the back straightaway, that is the battle for 2nd and 3rd. Mr. Rickey, please hold your line. Don't get involved with that race, guys. And it's going to be Keith Hayter taking over the top 2nd. Watch down the front straightaway. Waiting on a couple cars. Marshals, don't go anywhere, please. Marshals, don't go anywhere, please. Marshall out front, please. Marshall out front. Marshall out front. Waiting on 1. Waiting on 1. Josh, you are done. Please do not interfere with the vehicle that is in front of you. Pull your cars off, guys, when I call you done. Braden, you are done. Jonathan, you are done. You guys have been done. Don't be making any more laps, guys. That is a race. And I'll stop. I'll stop. Novice drivers, turn them off, put them down, come back out, find a marshalling spot. Again, I need 3 volunteers to help me out this next race. 3 volunteers to help me out this next race. Race number 5, 21.5 A main event, coming at you here in about 3.5 minutes.
Why not? Andrew Goldberg. Riley Wortman. Mike Collar. Ryan Kudok. Mike Severs. Craig Weiss. CJ Bennard.
All right, if I get a couple volunteers, help me out. I would appreciate it. I need one on the pole off the end of the straightaway, one on the pole off the end of the straightaway, and one at the top of the hill in front of the driver's stand, or in front of timing and scoring, I should say. All right, race number 5 going live here in 1 minute. Qualifying in the 10 spot, Riley Wortman. In the 9, Mike Sievers. In the 8, CJ Bernard. In the 7, Craig Weiss. In the 6, Darren Olney. In the 5, Mike Caller. In the 4, Andrew Goldberg. In the 3, Ryan Kaduk. In on the 2, Nick Bayette. And on the pole will be Anthony Grunkmeyer. Race number 5 going live in 40 seconds. Race number 5 going live in 40 seconds.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
And straightaway is closed. Straightaway is closed. Going to get our cars lined up. Straightaway is closed. Going to get our cars lined up. Again, novice drivers, please keep your heads on a swivel stick. Get the cars as quickly and expeditiously as possible.
15 seconds to the start of the race. Less than 5.
All right, let's get our cars lined up. I got Bayette in the 2, Grunkmeyer on the pole, Kaduk in the 3, Goldberg in the 4, Caller in the 5, Darren Olney in the 6, Craig Weiss in the 7. So whoever's in the 7 spot in the blue car, I believe that CJ needs to be back. In the 8, Mike Sievers in the 9, Riley Wortman in the 10. There we go. There's 10 spots out there. Fabulous. You guys know the gig. Make your passes clean. I don't want to call for rough driving. I will if needed. I will call for stop and goes. Marshals, get the cars as quickly and safely as possible. Drivers ready, marshals ready. At the sound of the tone. And we're off and running. Nice and start, nice and start. Keep it clean, keep it clean, keep it clean. Your upholstery are going to be Anthony Grunkmeyer leading us out. Bayette in the 2. Kaduk in the 3. Looks like Goldberg in the 4. Nice, even match, guys. Make your passes clean. Looks like Kaduk getting it wrong off the end of short shoot. Make it clean. Nicely done there, Mr. Goldberg. That's going to move Weiss up into the top 4. So leader on track is going to be Anthony Grunkmeyer. In that 2 spot, going to be Nick Bayette. In the 3 will be Ryan Kaduk. With Craig. Oh, watch it in the center, watch 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 in the center. It is clear. Nicely done, Mr. Wade. Thank you very much. Leader on track is going to be Anthony Grunkmeyer, Nick Bayette in that 2 spot. Bayette and Grunkmeyer coming by start-finish line right about now. Grunkmeyer has it. Bayette wants it. In that 3 spot is going to be Craig Weiss. Sievers from the 9 up into the top 4 now. He's on the move. And then you got Goldberg in the top 5. Top 2 front runners in from the driver's stand. That is going to be Anthony Grunkmeyer and Nick Bayette leading out. Top 2 in the 3 spot will be Craig Weiss. Sievers put it upside down. Goldberg going to get by for the top 4 now. Wortman making his way up into the top 5 now. Watching the center, top 2 front runners still going to be Grunkmeyer and Bayette. And from the driver's stand they go. Grunkmeyer and Bayette. Bayette got a good run off the end of the short shoot. Not able to capitalize on Grunkmeyer. In that 3 will be Craig Weiss. In the 4 looks to be Goldberg. Now Wortman in the 5, Sievers in the 6. Sievers put it upside down. That's going to move Kaduk back into the top 6 now. Leader right now going to be Anthony Grunkmeyer coming up on the back door of all blue of Bernard. That is the leader working with you. Please hold your line. Darren, you'll have leader working with you as well. Please hold your line. Now your top 2, still going to be Anthony Grunkmeyer, starting to stretch it out. Bayette in the 2. Weiss in the 3. Goldberg making his way in the top 4, but there's Wortman in the top 5. So 4th and 5th. Through the back double section they go. Coming through the pitcher's mound. Riley Wortman starting to work up on the back door of Goldberg. That gap is going to be 3.2. Watching the crossover. It is clear. Anthony Grunkmeyer coming down that back straightaway. In that 2 spot, going to be Nick Bayette. In the 3 is going to be Andrew Goldberg. Riley Wortman in the 4. Wortman only 1.6 off the back door of Goldberg. Coming down that back straightaway right now. Watch it out front. Watch it out front. Thank you, Nick. Appreciate that. That will be third work with you there. Nicely done, CJ. Now it looks like Caduck finding his way around Wortman. So Caduck going to move into the top 4. Wortman into the top 5 now. Into the top 6. Make your passes clean, Riley. You know the gig. Craig Weiss leading out in the top 3. In the 4 will be Goldberg. Watch the crossover. Outside, outside, outside on the crossover. It is clear. 3:15 in, 1:45 to go. Ryan Caduck in that top 4. Top 5. Wortman getting it wrong in the center section. That's going to move only now into the top 6. Watch it out front. Help him out, help him out, help him out, help him out. Weiss putting it upside down. That's going to move Goldberg into the top 3 now. So your leader by the start-finish line, that is Anthony Grunkmeyer. Over the gap jump he goes. Over the floater double in the back section. In that 2, going to be Nick Bayette. Getting a little wiggly-quiggly. No harm, no foul. Andrew Goldberg in the 3. Craig Weiss in the 4. That'll be your battle for 3rd and 4th. Goldberg and Weiss over the crossover they go. Then you've got Caduck in the 5. Only in the 6. Wortman in the 7. 4 minutes in, 1 to go. Watching the pitcher's mound. It is clear. Caduck putting it upside down. Bayette putting upside down. Sievers, that will be second work with you. Please hold your line. Thank you very much. Andrew Goldberg sitting in that top 3. Weiss dropping back a little bit. Sorry about that, Anthony. I was following another lead. That'll be leader working with you there. Darren, you know the gig. Watch it on the crossover. Watch it on the crossover. Nick Bayette in that 2. Andrew Goldberg in the 3. Weiss in the 4. Now Caduck working up on the back side of Weiss with 20 seconds left to go. 20 seconds left to go. Battle shaping up for 3rd and 4th between, actually 4th and 5th between Weiss and Caduck. Watch it out front, drivers. Watch it out front. Riley, that is 3rd right in front of you. Please hold your line. Riley, that is 3rd right in front of you. Less than 5. Watch the crossover. Weiss putting it upside down. Caduck going to pick up a spot on that one. Doing the splits. That was kind of impressive. Grunkmeyer working his way through the pitcher's mound. Time has expired. Nick Bayette, you are done. In the 2, Darren Olney, you are done. Caller, you're done. Sievers, you're done. Goldberg, you're done in the 3. Wortman, you are done. Caduck, you are done. Grunkmeyer and Weiss, that is a race. All stop. Marshals go and grab those blowers. Marshals grab the blowers. All cars are done. Marshals grab blowers. Start blowing off your area.
The race is completed.
Race number 6. 17-5 A main event. Going to be coming at you next. Drivers from race number 5, I need you guys out around the track to corner marshal, please. Drivers from race 5, out around the track to corner marshal, please. All right, marshals to your spots, please. Marshals to your spots. Marshals to your spots. Blowers down. Blowers down. And race number 6, you can roll them out, check them in. Qualifying in the 10 spot, Ryan Caduck. In the 9, Robert Morgan. In the 8, Kenny Wen. In the 7, Paul Weir. In the 6, Anthony Grunkmeyer. In the 5, Jack Klober. In the 4, Jimmy Leff. In the 3, Dan Collinsworth. In the 2, Aaron Brown. And on the pole will be James Gallatin. Marshals to your spots, please. Marshals to your spots. Straightaway is closed.
15 seconds to the start of the race. Less than 5.
Thank you, Craig. Appreciate that. Let's go get our cars lined up. Cars lined up. Not quite sure why we're looking for spots. Double up on spots. Mr. Caller, you can go in front of the driver's stand or by the pole in front of me. All right. Got a clear check out of everybody. Mr. Caller, would you grab the pole right in front of me, please? All right. 17-5 buggy A main event. Drivers ready. Marshals ready. going at the sound of the tone. And we're off and running, locked and loaded. Gallatin going to be leading us out. Keep it clean, keep it clean, keep it clean. Nicely done. Gallatin, Brown, Collinsworth, Clover putting it upside down. Leffler getting it wrong. Going to settle back into the top 5. Watching the center section. Ooh, nice defensive drive in there. Collinsworth getting it wrong, coming through the pitcher's mound, and then everybody goes upside down. Keep it clean, guys. It's going to be Gallatin leading out. Gallatin getting it wrong, top of the hill. Brown getting it wrong, top of the hill. Clover into the 3. Morgan. Watch the center section, guys. Watch center section. Watch center section. It is clear. Leader on track is going to be James Gallatin. Aaron Brown in that 2 spot. Clover in the 3. Looks like Caduck, Grunkmeyer, Morgan, Leffler, Weir, top 2 front runners in front of driver stand right now. That is going to be Aaron Brown leading out. Coming up on the back door of Collinsworth. That'll be second with you there, Dan. Please hold your line. You know what to do. Appreciate that. It is Aaron Brown on top. Gallatin in the 2. Kenny Wynn, you'll have leader and second coming upon you soon enough. Clover in the 3. Grunkmeyer in the 4. Caduck in the 5. Morgan and Leffler. Watch it out front, guys. That'll be 3rd, 4th, and 5th working with you, Dan. You know what to do. Watch it out front, guys. Watch it out front. That was Caduck putting it upside down. So leader on the track is going to be Aaron Brown. Coming through the back straightaway in that 2 spot is going to be Gallatin. In the 3 is going to be Clover. Aaron Brown right now in for the timing and scoring, coming up on the back door of Morgan, Weir, and Caduck. That'll be the leader working with you. Gallatin off the end of the short shoot. He is about 3.8 back with 2 minutes in, 3 to go, 2 and 3 to go. Clover in the 3. Grunkmeyer in the 4. Watch out front, Marshall out front, Marshall out front. That car is dead, go and pull it off. Unfortunate bit of luck for Paul Weir. It is Aaron Brown on top. Brown off the end of the straightaway. In that 2 will be Gallatin. Clover in the 3. Watch it out front, guys. Watch it out front. Aaron Brown. By timing and scoring. Over the gap jump he goes. Gallatin in the 2. Now only 2.6 back with 2:45 in, 2:15 to go. Aaron Brown off the end of the straightaway. Leading out over the floater tabletop in that 2. Watch by start finish line. Watch by start finish line. Watch by start finish line. It is clear. Thank you, Craig. Appreciate that. Brown on top. Gallatin in the 2. Clover sitting in that top 3 right now. Grunkmeyer in the 4.
2 minutes left.
Leffler, Caduck, Morgan, Wen, Weir. Now Collinsworth picking up a spot. Weir unfortunately out with technical difficulties. Aaron Brown on top. Gallatin in the 2. Still 2.2 back. Coming up on the back door of Jimmy Left. That'll be second in the back door of you. Now your top 2 front runners down that front straightaway. They're going to be coming up on Collinsworth. Watch triple, watch triple, watch triple. It is cleared. It is Aaron Brown on top. Dan, you'll have leader in front of you, second behind you. Thank you very much. 3:35 in, 1:30 to go. Keep it clean, guys. Leffler in the 4. Grunkmeyer in the 3. Clover and Grunkmeyer going at it now. So Clover and Grunkmeyer, 3rd and 4th, going by the gap jump, coming through the pitcher's mound. Top 2 front runners through the pitcher's mound right now. That is going to be Aaron Brown and James Gallatin. Thank you, Kenny, and you'll have second working with you. Thank you very much.
1 minute left.
1 minute left to go. 1 minute left to go. Gap was 2.2. This time by, it's going to be 1.1. Aaron Brown through that back short shoot. Over to floater double coming into the rhythm section. Gallatin under break and coming in hot. With 45 seconds left to go, Gallatin all over the back door of Brown like white on rice. Through the switchback section they go, come by start finish line. Brown and Gallatin. Gallatin looking high, looking low, ain't got nowhere to go. Coming up on the back door of Grunkmeyer and Morgan and Clover. You'll have first, second end coming up on you. You guys are in your own battle, so just letting you know who's coming on your 6th. With 25 seconds left to go, 25 seconds left to go. Thank you, Robert. Appreciate that. Starting to wind this one down with 15 seconds to go. 15 seconds to go. Gallatin getting it wrong. Coming into the pitcher's mound. That's going to give Brown A pretty decent gap on Gallatin. With less than 10, they should get by for one more. Less than 5. 2 and 1, and it's going to be a race. Gallatin got you at the line. You are done. Morgan, you are done. Klober, you are done. Wen and Collinsworth, you are all done. Waiting on Kaduk, Leffler, Grunkmeyer taking home the top 3. And Brown, you are done. That is a race all stop. Marshall's going to grab your blowers. Marshall grab blowers. Start blowing off your areas, taking the win. Aaron Brown, Gallatin in the 2. Grunkmeyer in the 3. Race number 7, two-wheel drive modified, coming at you next. Two-wheel mod, coming at you next. Let's see here. Can I get Paul Weir and Dan Collinsworth? Can you help me out, Marshall, after mod? Thank you very much. Paul Weir and Dan, help me out after mod. All right. Let's go and get those blowers down. Go and get those blowers down. Race number 7. Roll them out, check them in. Drivers from race number 6 out on the track, please. Race 6 out on the track, please. Qualifying in the 4 spot, Stephen Antony in the 3. Dave Nani in the 2. Kevin Gatton. And on the pole will be Ryan Cowler. Marshals to your spots, please. Marshals to your spots. And straightaway will be closed. Straightaway will be closed. Marshals to your spots.
Kevin Gatton. Dave Natty.
Again, I'll have Dan Collinsworth and Paul Weir help me out for race number 8. All right, straightaway's closed. Get our cars lined up. Straightaway's closed. Let's get our cars lined up, guys. Cowler on the pole. Gatton in the 2.
1 minute to the start of the race.
Nani in the 3. Antony in the 4. All right. We are cleared for takeoff. Drivers ready. Marshall's ready at the sound of the tone. And we're locked in, loaded. Cowler leading us out. Gatton in the 2. Triple. Gatton getting it wrong off the triple. That's going to move Nani in the top 2. Antony into the 3. Cowler going to be leading us out through the pitcher's mound. He goes. Race number 8. 13.5 four-wheel sportsman. You will be up next. 13.5 four-wheel sportsman. You will be up next. That's going to be a 10-car main event. Leading us out is going to be Ryan Cowler in that 2 spot. Dave Nani, Kevin Gatton got the afterburners on. Setting his sights on Nani. Wants to get up on the back bumper of Cowler. Top 3 front runners over the triple section they go. Nani getting it just a wee bit wrong over the triple. No harm, no foul. Going to drop back into the 3. Gatton getting a little sideways off the crossover he goes. Meanwhile, Ryan Cowler, 17-4, 17-3, 17-4 respectfully for your top 3 front runners. Again, huge thanks for everyone coming out tonight. Don't forget, Friday night, 7 o'clock, we will be running our Saturday race program on Friday night. After we're done racing, we'll be pulling the pipe and getting the track leveled out for our 2021 Desert Classic layout, which we'll be putting in on Saturday and Sunday. So if you find yourself wanting to help out, come on out on Saturday and Sunday. We will have refreshments and food to those that are willing and able to help us out move some dirt. So all hands on deck is always appreciated. Ryan Cowler leading out. Kevin Gatton all over his back door, coming over the triple section they go. Top 2 front runners by the start finish line. Gatton looking to the inside, not able to capitalize there. Cowler shutting the door. Now Gatton, a little bit of a bump and rub, no harm, no foul. Going to move to the outside on Cowler. 16-8 fast lap out of Gatton. Top 2 front runners over that triple section they go. 16-8 to a 17-3. Gap is going to be half a second between Cowler and Gatton. Nani in the 3, Antony in the 4. 2 minutes in, 3 to go. Race number 8, 13.5 four-wheel sportsman. You will be up next. .220 in, 2:30 to go. It is Kevin Gatton on top. Ryan Cowler in that 2 spot. Watch top of the hill. Watch top of the hill. Thank you, Jack. Appreciate that. 16-8 fast lap out of Gatton. Coming over that floater double. Coming by the back pitcher's mound. Coming down the back straightaway he goes. In that 2 spot is going to be Cowler. He is less than 9/10 of a second back. Watch off the triple. Watch off the triple. Gatton going to split the needle on that one. So now Gatton and Caller working on the same stretch of real estate, coming through the pitcher's mound. Coming down that back straightaway they go. 3 minutes in, dose to go. Gap is half a second between your top two front runners. Both the associated B6.2s. Reedy Power. Caller getting it wrong by the start-finish line. Klober right there to get him. That's going to give Gatton a huge sigh of relief. With 3:30 in, 1:30 to go, KG leading out. Caller in the 2, Nani in the 3, Antony in the 4. Race number 8, 13.5 four-wheel Sportsman, you will be up next. 13.5 four-wheel Sportsman, you will be up next. .350 in, 1:10 to go. Kevin Gatton leading out over the double in front of the timing and scoring. Over the gap jump he goes. 16.8. Fast car on track. Now going to be Ryan Caller. 16.7. Back on lap number 13. Over the triple jump he goes. That is your second place car. In the 3 spot will be Dave Nani coming down that back straightaway. Ripping Anna Grippin. In the 4 spot is going to be Stephen Antony rolling with that 13.5 buggy. Your diff sounds really loose, Steve. Something's barking. Watch it out front, guys. Watch it out front. It is clear with 25 seconds to go. Watch the crossover. Watch the crossover. Thank you, Mr. Leffler. Kevin Gatton leading out. 4:45 in, 15 seconds to go. It's Gatton on top. Caller in the 2, Nani in the 3. Time starting to wind down, less than 5. This should be everyone's final lap. And that will be time. Finish lap you are on. Taking the win is going to be Kevin Gatton. Caller in the 2, Nani in the 3. Antony, you are done. Caller, you are done. Watch the crossover. Watch the crossover. Watch the crossover. Watch the crossover. It is clear. Gatton, you're done. And Steve, you are done. That is the race. I'll stop. Marshall grab blowers. Taking the win is going to be Kevin Gatton. Caller in the 2, Nani in the 3. Race number 8, 13.5 four-wheel Sportsman. You will be up next. 13.5 four-wheel Sportsman. You will be up next. I'll need these 4 drivers and Paul Weir and Dan Collinsworth to help me out. And if there is one volunteer marshal to help me out, I greatly appreciate it. One volunteer marshal. This is a 10-car main event. All right, let's go get those blowers down. Go and get the blowers down. And race number 8, you can roll them out, check them in. Qualifying in the 10 spot, Parker Warnock. In the 9, Dave Whitaker. In the 8, Cammie Smith. In the 7, Jason Benner. In the 6, Keaton Dobbins. In the 5, Nick Markoulis. In the 4, Sean Rogers. In the 3, Jeremy Carter. In the 2, Andrew Hooper. And on the pole will be Casey Bernard. Marshals are your spots, please. Marshals are your spots. And straightaway is closed. Straightaway is closed. Marshals are your spots, please. Marshals are your spots. I got Dan there, Steve there, Paul there. Ryan, top of the hill for me if you would, please. Straightaway is closed.
1 minute to the start of the race.
No. Ryan Caller, top of the hill. Ryan can help out Paul Weir because Paul's old and fragile. Let's get our cars lined up, guys. Bernard on the pole. Hooper in the 2. Carter in the 3. Rogers in the 4. Markoulis in the 5. Dobbins in the 6. Benner in the 7. Smith in the 8. Whitaker in the 9. Warnock in the 10.
Start of the race.
So, Parker, if you can move up to the spot 8. Looks like the other 2 left. And with that being said, drivers ready, marshals ready. Going to the sound of the tone. And we're off and rolling with race number 8. Race number 9, final race of the night, 13.5 four-wheel Expert coming at you next. Get a couple laps in, help them out, help them out. Nicely done. Watch by start finish line. It is clear. Ryan, if you want to slide, Caller, want to slide a little over here? Perfect. Thank you very much. Leading us out is going to be Andrew Hooper. Casey Bernard in that 2 spot. In the 3, looks like Dobbins. Benner, watch it out front, guys. Watch it out front. It is clear. Keep it clean, guys. Keep it clean. Keep it clean. Leader on track is going to be Andrew Hooper. Casey Bernard in that 2. Keaton Dobbins into 3. Now Benner moving up into the top 3, it looks like. Carter in the 4. Keep it clean. Keep it clean, Jeremy. Drivers got 1 minute in, 4 to go. Your leader on track is going to be Andrew Hooper and Casey Bernard going over the crossover jump. They go. First and second coming in that back double. All purple led out by the blue and fluorescent red. Nicely done, CJ. Thank you very much. Watch it out front, guys. Watch it out front. Watch it out front. It is clear. Nicely done. Casey Bernard leading out. Andrew Hooper in the 2. Jeremy Carter in the 3. Nick Markoulis in the 4. Looks like Benner now moving up into the top 5. Benner into the 4. Looks like Dobbins into the 5. Markoulis going to drop it back to the top 6 now. Watch it out front, guys. Watch it out front. Watch it out front. Crossover, crossover, crossover. Thank you, Dan. Nicely done. Watch on the crossover, guys. Watch out, Dan. Watch out, Dan. You're clear. It's going to be Casey Bernard leading out. Andrew Hooper in the 2. Jeremy Carter in the 3. Benner in the 4. Dobbins in the 5. Drivers got 2:15 in, 2 for Marshall out front. Steven. Again, marshals, please watch your areas. I know it's a late night, but please focus on your areas, please. Watch on the crossover. Watch on the crossover. It is clear. Casey Bernard leading out. Andrew Hooper in the 2. Jeremy Carter in the 3. Keaton Dobbins in the 4. Jason Benner in the 5. Sean Rogers in the 6. Markoulis and Warnock. We're rounding out my top 8 with 2:45 in, 2:15 to go. Final race of the night. 13.5 4-wheel expert coming at you next. Oh, Markoulis. Rough bit of luck on that one.
2 minutes left.
4-wheel Está Diablo. Huh? Yep. El Diablo. Watch by start finish line. Watch by start finish line. It is clear. It's Andrew Hooper leading out. 3:30 in, 1:30 to go. Hooper on top. Bernard in the 2. Drivers got 3:45 in, 1:15 to go. Andrew Hooper on top. Casey Bernard in the 2. Watch start finish line. Jeremy Carter in the 3. Looks like Dobbins in the 4. Benner in the 5. Rogers in the 6. With 4 minutes in, 1 to go. 4 minutes in, 1 to go. Starting to wind this one down. Watch your areas, guys. It is Andrew Hooper on top. Hooper right now. Picking up, coming down that back straightaway. Somebody's out of the park. Remember, I don't validate parking tickets. That was Parker. Hooper on top. Bernard in the 2. Carter in the 3. Dobbins in the 4. Benner in the 5 with 35 seconds left to go. 35 seconds left to go. Starting to wind it down. Final race of the night coming at you next. 13.5 4-wheel expert. Needless to say, at the conclusion of tonight's race, track will be closed. So again, huge thanks for everyone coming on out. Under 15 seconds to go. Under 15 seconds to go. Keep them rolling, drivers. Keep them rolling. Hooper on top. Bernard in the 2. Watch the crossover. Watch the crossover. Watch the crossover. Watch the crossover. And that'll be time. Finish the lap. You are on. Keaton, you are done. Warnock, you are done. Hooper, you are done. Waiting on a couple cars. Marshals, don't go anywhere, please. Marshals, don't go anywhere, please. Benner, you are done. Waiting on a couple cars. Marshals, please don't go anywhere. Waiting on Marshall, Marshall, Marshall. And that is a race. I'll stop. Marshals, grab your
The race
blowers.
is completed.
Taking the win, Casey Bernard in that 2, Andrew Hooper in the 3, Jeremy Carter, Keaton Dobbins, Benner, Rogers, Warnock, going to round out my top 7. Final race of the night, race number 9, 13.5 four-wheel expert coming at you next. 13.5 four-wheel expert coming at you next. All right, we can go get the blowers down, and drivers from race number 8 should have all spots out there covered. Roll them out, check them in. This is a 10-car main event. Qualifying in the 10 spot, Paul Weir. In the 9, Kenny Wynn. In the 8, Stephen Antony. In the 7, James Leffler. In the 6, Mike Severs. In the 5, Dan Collinsworth. In the 4, Randy Locken. In the 3, Mike Cocott. In the 2, Mike Walker. And on the pole will be Aaron Brown. With that being said, straightaway is closed. Let's go get the cars gridded up. Paul Weir, you can obviously take a warm-up lap. Just watch the front straightaway. Marshals to your spots, please. Marshals to your spots. Watch this section right here in front of me, please. Thank you very much. On the outside. Nick, if you want to grab the pole right here for me, please.
1 minute to the start of the race. Wrong way driver.
All right, final race of the night. 13.5 four-wheel expert A main event. Coming at you next. Smoke them if you got them. Make your passes clean.
45 seconds to
You
the start of
guys
the
know
race.
the gig. Everybody good down there? You all right? Okie doke. Drivers ready, marshals ready. Going at the sound of the tone. And we're locked and loaded. 13.5 four-wheel expert A main event. Keep it clean, guys. Keep it clean. Brown going to lead us out. Welker in the 2. Cocott getting it wrong coming off the start. That's going to drop him back to the top 10 now. Watch in the center section. Watch center section. It is clear. Watch your footing there, Nick. Aaron Brown leading out. Mike Welker in the 2. Collinsworth in the 3. Leffler in the 4. Looks like Antony locking. Watch front straightaway. Watch front straightaway. Watch front straightaway. It is clear. Thank you, Nick. Nicely done. Now Collinsworth getting it wrong. Leffler going to go around the outside. One more there for you, Mr. Dobbins. Appreciate that. Leader right now is going to be Aaron Brown on top. Welker in the 2. Walker getting it wrong off the triple. Brown getting it wrong at the top. That's going to move Jimmy Leff into that top 2. Welker into the 3. Looks like Antony, Collinsworth, Cocott, Wen, Weir, and Locken going to be rounding out my top 9. Leader right now in front of timing and scoring. That is Aaron Brown. In that 2 is going to be Mike Welker. Then a gaggle of cars going at it for 3rd, 4th, and 5th. That is going to be Antony, Collinsworth, Wen, Leffler, Cocott, Weir. Let's keep it clean, guys. Keep it clean. Keep it clean, guys. Antony and Collinsworth going to be going out for 2nd and 3rd. Here is Leffler in the 4. Excuse me, 3rd, 4th, and 5th. Leader right now, Aaron Brown, coming up on the back door of Weir and Sievers. Welker in the 2. Looks like Antony in the 3. Collinsworth hooks up a pipe. Parker going to be getting him right there. Thank you very much. One right there for you, Parker. Watch out front. That is the leader working with you guys. Please hold your line. Thank you very much, Dan. In that 2 spot is going to be Mike Welker. Open track for Welker. Aaron Brown getting it wrong. That is going to be leader working with leader Paul. Please hold your line. You know what to do. 2 minutes in, 3 to go. It is Aaron Brown on top. Brown rocking the triple. In that 2 spot is going to be Mike Welker. In the 3 is going to be Stephen Antony with Leffler and Cocott. Make it clean, guys. Cocott landing on top of Leffler. Nowhere to go for him on that. Watch it out front, guys. Help him out, help him out, help him out, help him out. Ooh, 2:30 in, 2:30 to go. It is Aaron Brown on top. In that 2 is going to be Mike Welker. We're putting it upside down. Brown off the inside coming up on the back door of Collinsworth. Watch top of the hill. Watch top of the hill. It is clear. Aaron Brown by the start finish line. Welker coming in front of driver's stand. Kenny Wynn, you'll have 2nd coming upon you soon enough. Just letting you know. Battle going on for 3rd and 4th. Antony flipping it upside down. Leffler going to move into the top 3 now. Antony going to drop it to the 4. Cocott into 5. Collinsworth into 6. Aaron Brown leading out. Over the gap jump he goes. Watch for oncoming traffic. Watch for oncoming traffic. My side, my side, my side. Thank you very much. And Nick, watch top of the hill, watch top of the hill. Watch top of the hill, go outside, outside, outside. Thank you very much. It is Aaron Brown on top. Brown right now off the end of straightaway. In front of timing and scoring. Walker in the 2 spot. Brown coming down that front straightaway. Walker now spinning around like a record. No harm, no foul. He's got a pretty good lead on Jimmy Leff in the 3. Watch it out front. Nicely done, CJ. Thank you very much. Brown by the start finish line. 3:30 in. 1:30 to go. Running order. Aaron Brown, Mike Walker, Jimmy Leff, Kokot, Antony, Locke, and Wen, Weir, Collinsworth, and Severs. Fast lap on track. 16:6, 16:8 for your top 2 front runners. Leffler in the 3 spot. Aaron Brown right now by the start finish line. Getting a little sideways. No harm, no foul. In that 2 spot. Watch top of the hill. Watch top of the hill. In the 2 will be Mike Walker. Come by start finish line right now. Walker keeping it rubber side down. In the 3 is going to be Leffler in front of the driver's stand. In the 4 is going to be Kokot. Pick up Kokot right now by timing and scoring. That'll be your closest battle for 3rd and 4th. Leffler and Kokot. They're separated by 2 seconds. Then you got Locke and Antony and Wen all going at it through the center section of the track. They are rocking and rolling. 4:30 in. Watch out the end of straightaway. Watch out the end of straightaway. That car is broke. Go and pull it off. Go and pull it off. With 25 seconds to go. 25 seconds to go. Aaron Brown on top. Welker in that 2 spot. Antony and Collinsworth going at it for 7th and 8th. Brown going to pick up another lap. That should be his final white flag. He may get around for one more. Leffler in the 3. Kokot in the 4. Kokot going to spin it around. Locking now, knocking on the back door of Kokot, but he gets it wrong with less than 5 drivers, less than 5. With 2 and 1, that is going to be time. You'll be done. Aaron Brown, you are done. Stephen Antony, you are done. Leffler in the 3, you are done. Kokot in the 4, you are done. Waiting on a couple cars. Marshall's don't go into police. Marshall, help him out, help him out. When you are done, Locking, you are done. Welker, you are done. And Collinsworth, you are done. That is a race. I'll stop, I'll stop. Again, huge thanks for everyone coming out tonight. Track is closed. Don't have to worry about blowing off the track. There are no more laps. Track is closed. We'll look forward to seeing you guys on Friday night at 7 o'clock. Don't forget, we are going to be doing our race program.